Hello everybody, Storm here, and welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we continued working on bringing in the materials that we are going to need to get the foundry set up. Primarily building out these loading bays, getting some sulfuric acid in here, getting coke in here, getting base mineral oil in here, so that we will have that available for this project. And then we noticed that there was purified water shortage up here. I came up here and added in a couple of these purifiers to start turning some of the fluoric wastewater into purified water to kind of help out with that. I also went ahead off screen and expanded this water purification system over here and got that running. So that should be helping, but I don't think it's running at 100%, but it should be running a little bit better. I'm still thinking this whole thing needs more purified water. Yeah, we're hardly getting anything running here because there's just no purified water. So, I have got to figure out how to resolve this. So, that's going to be a project that I'm going to be continuing to work on off-screen, kind of cleaning a lot of that up. But, for now, we're going to go ahead and leave it alone, because as the various ore types fill up in their warehouses, it won't be a problem anymore. Right, because these will fill up, these will back up, it'll stop using water, and then it'll kind of cascade through the system, and, yeah, should take care of itself after a while. But, we want to make sure that this thing can run, as I've mentioned before. So it looks like lead has backed up, looks like iron has backed up. It looks like copper is going to be filling up pretty soon. So is tin. So that's going to help. Everything is kind of moving through these days. Not at, the kind of speeds we'd like, but at least there is some stuff coming through. Alright, so for now, we need to continue working on this particular project. And I was thinking we might actually start getting some of the plate production going, but I'm not entirely sure we're going to get to that, because we've got to do a few things first. We're going to need to take this fuel oil and begin turning it into enriched fuel blocks. We're going to need to start taking this coke and turning it into carbon. Some of it, anyway. And we're going to need to start taking this base mineral oil and turning it into coolant. Well, we're going to need to design a whole coolant system for turning that into coolant and exchanging spent coolant. So, that may actually be a thing we work on a little bit later, once we actually have some of the lines up and running. But, fuel and carbon, I think, are going to be our first projects. And we're going to be doing that up here, and I need to fill in this little pond, which I've been working on. It's a matter of getting deliveries of landfill. Which should happen. I think one more load of landfill, which those guys are now going to go get. And we'll be able to deal with that. Alright. But I think the first order of business is going to be fuel. And the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to build a warehouse. And the enriched fuel blocks are made in chemical plants. Okay. Now, Do I have any of those? Sitting around in a warehouse somewhere. We'll see after I get the delivery of... Because there's 500 landfill on the way. We'll get those deliveries, then we'll see if they bring me any of these. So I think there may have been... But it doesn't seem like it. What about Mark IIs? Nope. And Mark 1s? We do have Mark 1s. Okay. So, we'll bring those in. And then I can convert those to Mark 3s, because it'll save me a little bit of resources. For now, we're going to drop in the warehouse, and I think I'm just going to do it right around here. And then we're going to want to go ahead and pump out from there. Warehouse is about there. Alright, so fuel is going to come in here. And I just need one of these things. I have 13 on the way. Alright, there they are. There's some of them. Alright, so I have 8 of them so far. So we can go ahead and convert... let's just convert 5 to Mark 3s. And here they come. Alright, there they are. Alright, so... how I want to do this... That guy's actually a little bit in the way. Is basically like this. I don't know how much of this I'm going to actually need. We need enriched fuel block recipe. There you go. And we're going to need inserters. Directly inserting into the warehouse. We're going to need some substations. Liquid fuel, not fuel oil. Okay, hold on. Okay, we need to make liquid fuel first. Liquid fuel is fuel oil. Takes 10, makes 10. Takes 30. So it's a 3-to-1 ratio. Alright, hold on. I did not realize there was going to be an extra step here. And I really don't think I need a ton of these, but we're going to need a bunch. Okay, so let's take... One, two, three. Let's put it somewhere where I can make a line of them. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. We'll start with that. And we're gonna need fuel, right? We need liquid fuel. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's try that again. So I want to do 7, 8, 9. Of them total. Let's do that. And then connect all of the output pipes. We're going to need a tank to put it in. All right. And this is all going to need power. Alright, there we go. Liquid fuel. Oh, and of course, you're going to be just outside of power coverage. Alright, fine. And so this is 9, which means it'll service 3. It'll service 3 of these guys. Which will go 1, 2, 3. Right there. And these guys are going to be doing the enriched fuel blocks. There we are. There we go. We may not have needed a warehouse. We may have been able to get away with a silo. But, there we go. Warehouse. And we'll kind of let that run for a bit. Oh, they only stacked to 20, right. Alright, hold on. Okay, so that's running. Let me finish filling this, that water in. There we go. Okay. Alright, next thing we need to do is we need to take this coke, and we need to turn it into carbon. Which, to do that, we are going to need carbon dioxide. And we can get carbon dioxide from coal. Water, gas, shift. We can take carbon monoxide and with some steam and turn it into carbon dioxide and some hydrogen gas. Huh. That's an interesting thing, because I know we do have carbon monoxide, but I think I'm going to need that for some other things. So I don't know if I want to use it for that. I don't think I have any real use for the hydrogen gas right now. So, we can make it directly from coal, and we have coal right here. The question is going to become how much coal? How much coal do we need? You're going to need 2.5 per second carbon. 12.5, so 14 and a half. 14 and a half for now. So let's say 16 per second coal. You know what, let's be generous. Let's go 20 per second carbon. We would need 233.4 per second carbon dioxide. If we were to get that from coal, we would need 4.7 per second coal in 3 liquefier Mark IVs. Do I have the liquefier Mark IVs? I do have liquefier Mark IVs. 4.7 per second. I think that's probably doable. I definitely think that is probably doable. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We might as well go ahead and make all of that. Let's take a look at this coal mine. And see, does it need to be improved at all? These are all electric mining drill Mark IVs. So there's a lot more output capacity here than what we are currently using. A lot more. Okay, that's good. So, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And you guys are going to make carbon... No. You guys are making carbon dioxide. Alright, and that's a gas, so we put it in a spherical tank. And we can always expand this as needed. Alright, carbon dioxide gas is beginning to build up. And we can pump that out and send it wherever we need it. Perfect. We might as well just start bringing it into the area. Alright, and then we'll pipe it this direction. Alright, so that will bring it into the area here. And we're going to do a similar thing. We are going to take a warehouse. And I'm going to put the 4 liquefiers around it. Alright, so then this is going to require like a loader to pull that out. I may not have actually needed to fill that in, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and put this up around here. And then we'll take our liquefiers. One, two, three, 4. And you guys are going to turn... No. You guys are going to turn coke into carbon. Alright, so there's the carbon dioxide. And now I just need to bring some coke up there. Which we'll pull it out of one of these, and then we'll just let the balancer do the work. Because we're also going to be taking coke out of the other side to send to the actual smelting areas. Alright, so you guys are going to use extended inserters. Same with you guys. And there we are. So then we just go ahead and Insert. Into there. And there's our carbon. Perfect. All right. So, actually, we are going to need to fill that in a little bit as well. All these trees, I think, are going to need to go. Because this is where we're going to start building our foundry. So, yeah. Pretty much everything we can remove, get to it. Alright, let's just see what these things are at. Yeah, yep, you're coming along. And I still think that we are going to be producing these way faster than we're going to be using them, because they're incredibly energy dense. Because they're in here somewhere. There they are. They have a fuel value of 100 megajoules. So for comparison, say coke pellets that we've used before, they have 30 megajoules of energy. The wood blocks that we've been using a bunch, let's see, where are they located? There they are. Wood bricks. I have 25 megajoules of fuel value. So, yeah. One of these is worth 4 wood blocks. Alright, so the first thing I think we're going to do is we are going to start with copper. And the one problem that we're going to have here is we're going to need oxygen gas. And how much oxygen gas are we actually going to need? I forgot about oxygen gas. Alright, so we're going to need 175 here. We're going to need 80 there. So we're going to need about, like, what? For just this particular project, we're going to need like 300 per second. Let's just say that much. So for oxygen gas, we're going to use air separation. Yeah, let's go by air separation. And we would need, what, 300 per second of this? Alright, so I'd need 5 chemical plants. That's not entirely terrible. Compressed air, we would need 9 Mark II air filters. That's also not terrible. I was expecting a bit of a bigger pain in the butt than that. Okay. Now, this may not be the only system that uses, or that is going to use, oxygen, but I think we can get by with this for now. So we're going to need 9 of these. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're going to need 5 of those. So we'll do that. And we're going to need a pressure tank. Give us something to do while all of this, all these trees get cleared out. Make sure that this isn't going to cause a pollution issue. And we may have to get down here with the tank and clear some more of these nests. Alright, the other thing I can do is come down here while all that's manufacturing. And start filling this in. I am going to have to set up something that's going to deal with all that wood we have in the system. And actually, you're going to need one of those tanks. And I could definitely use a warehouse. We're going to need more steel. Alright, so let's do it like this. One, two. We're grabbing compressed air. Actually, those should have been rotated the other way. There we go. I think I need more substations. And where did it put them? There they are. Somewhere along the line it didn't connect through. Alright, we'll put a pole there. That should take care of it. Alright, so we're bringing in compressed air. Then we need 5. All these chemical plants. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, we want a pump coming out of there first. Then we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And you guys are going to need power. And then you guys are going to be doing the air separation. Which I'm going to go ahead and bring the nitrogen gas to the north here. We're just going to clear an area because I'm going to put in 4 flare stacks. There we are. So we can get rid of this wall. It's kind of pointless at this point. And then we'll hook everything into a tank to begin storing the oxygen gas. And then we'll, of course, make a pump. To bring the oxygen gas out. And feed it wherever it needs to go. Alright, so we should be ready to begin building all of the various production lines that we have set up here. But we're out of time. So we're going to start with copper. And we'll start getting that set up. We're going to need to begin also building the coolant exchange system as part of that. And then that's going to be, you know, utilized by almost every single other process here. So we'll see how that goes. But we will get to that next episode. So for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.